Totally acoustic, a home for unamplified music. Not plugged in my top, nor now, that's what it's totally about and why it's called Totally Acoustic.
Hello, my name's MJ Hibbett and this is Totally Acoustic. Normally this is a live show that we do in a lovely pub called the King and Queen in London, but obviously with the current situation we're not able to do that. So I thought what we'd try and do instead is do some online shows, and this is the first of those. So I'm going to try and make this as much like a normal Totally Acoustic as I can. So that means that we've had the theme tune, and normally the theme tune is sung by members of the audience. This time I got some of my regulars to sing it for me. If you'd like to be part of the next audience singing along, there's instructions on how to do that on the webpage, which is www.totallyacoustic.com. Also on the webpage are links to the band's web pages and their bandcamps and all that sort of thing. Because normally what we do is we have a whip round for the acts about halfway through. We can't do that this time. So if you'd like anybody, if you want to give them some money, go and buy some of their stuff and that'd be great. And then the third thing is, well, as normal, we've got some great acts for you. We've got three bands, or acts, or whatever you want to call them, on today, all doing a couple of songs. But we also, unfortunately, have me doing a song. I always do a song to kick things off. And this is going to be a normal Totally Acoustic, so I'm going to do it again. And the song I thought this would be appropriate to do a song called Mental Judo, which I think I've been exercising a lot, and I'm sure a lot of other people have. Except when I practiced it, and I do practice occasionally, it may not seem like it, but I do. When I practiced this song, I realised that the second half is really inappropriate for what's going on now. So I've rewritten it. So if you see me looking over there, that's where my words are, and that'll be me looking over to try and get it right. Okay then, so let's give it a go. This song is called Mental Judo. I did a gig at a venue that was slightly too big for the 6 people who were there, including the other bands. As I said to them, we should cherish being here as friends. It isn't something that we will see again, said the promoter. I said, I do not care if there's never anybody else there. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is, not for what it isn't. Mental judo, let's enjoy it for what it is. This way we can hang around and chat and get pissed. We might as well have some fun while we're alive. Mental judo for my birthday 1 year. 2 of my friends took me out for a beer. They'd invited other people I knew to come and meet me. I didn't mind that hardly any of them arrived, but the other 2 spent the whole night going on about it. I said, I do not care if there's never anybody else there. I'm going to enjoy it for what it is, not for what it isn't. Mental judo, this way around will be cheap, and we'll be sure that we'll all get a seat when we go out dancing, 'cause we're going out dancing. Mental judo, being stuck inside for a day or 2 is usually alright, but I'm not sure how we'll all survive for 3 weeks or for 3 months. But in a world that's sci-fi, we are connected by more than the Wi-Fi. So the servers we all work upon can serve a greater human purpose. Retweet and share to everybody else out there. Let's try to enjoy it for what it is, not for what it isn't. Mental judo, Skype, text, or even phone. There's no fear of missing out when everybody's at home. Let's have a worldwide soiree where everybody's invited. Mental judo, mental judo, sing along. Mental judo, in the kitchen. Mental judo, one last time. Mental judo. There we go. I got it right all the way through. Well done, me. Okay, so that's enough of that. Now it's time for the first act today. So this is somebody who was supposed to play one of the shows that got cancelled last week. His name's Fatbarsteward, and it's his first ever gig. So please welcome to the stage, Fatbarsteward.
Hello, my name's Fatbarsteward, and I'm a ukaholic. It's that time of the evening, you've had a drink or four. Lights in excitement, built, he's ready to perform. Moving shyly forward, instrument standing proud. Hang on, you say? What the heck, this cannot be allowed. Oh, what a disappointment, you wanted so much more. You came expecting 6, but you're only getting 4. Yes, you came expecting 6, but you're only getting 4. Now, you were good and ready, so don't make a song and dance. Settle back, settle down, and give this boy a chance. 6 is considered average for a normal troubadour, but come on now, you must admit it's not so bad before. You're changing your opinion, you'd like a little more. He might not have the full 6, but he's doing fine with 4. No, he might not have the full 6, but he's doing fine just with 4. Oh, you fat bastard! You fat bastard! And now his time is over. You've had a lot of fun, 'cause it's not the size that matters, it's the rhythm of his strum. Oh, he didn't disappoint you, you're wanting an encore. He might not have the full 6, but you loved it just with 4. No, he might not have the full 6, but you loved it just with 4. Ha! Thank you, messed up the finish a bit there, but there we go. Never mind, on to the second song. This one's called Escape from Victory, and it's about watching your football team in the 80s, inspired by an MJ Hibbert song called In the North Stand. Anyway, here we go. Away in the 80s fills us with dread. The home fans are psychos, they want us dead. Too late goals turn the tide around, but our joy is short-lived as we leave the ground, 'cause it's bricks and stones that break bones. Words don't seem to matter. An angry mob of local men silence our happy chatter. A thin line of policemen is keeping their voice shy. Fleeing to our transport, the missiles start to fly. The blue line has been breached and we're on final approach. Bang, there goes the windscreen of our coach, 'cause it's bricks and stones that get thrown and make the windows shatter. A policeman said, "Hey, hit the deck, your safety is what matters." The driver put his foot down, escorted by the bill. We're on the bus for feeling slightly ill. The outriders cannot fathom why the flag won't cease. They've not noticed my 2 fingers poking up above the seats, while bricks and stones get thrown. The real stories told by a Vicky being flipped to the local yobs, saluting to Legos. What the mob sees last is my V sign at the glass, saluting to Legos. Thank you very much. Thank you for letting me be part of Virtual Totally Acoustic, Mr. MJ Hibbert. Thank you for everybody watching at home. If you would like to hear some more of my ukulele music, please go to Bandcamp and look up Fatbarsteward, or one word, Fatbarsteward, and download or even just listen to my stuff. Thank you very much. It's been an honour. Good night.
That was great, wasn't it? And it was his first gig as well, so fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, in order to try and keep this like a normal Totally Acoustic, this is the point where I usually say to people, you've got 5 minutes for the next act if you want to pop out to the loo or to get a drink. So we'll just keep that here. But you can probably pause it, can't you? Anyway, right, okay, well, let's carry on then. So next we've got somebody who's played loads and loads of Totally Acoustics in the past. He's always been brilliant. He's come all the way from Bristol to be here today. I'm not sure if that works anymore, but let's go with it. Please welcome to the virtual stage, it's Mr. David Leach.
Hello Internet, my name is David Leach. I am here in my house. You are probably in your house. I am lucky to play a Totally Acoustic gig. Thank you very much for having me. I'm going to do 3 songs, all from here in lovely sunny Cardiff. This first song is it's about offices and working in them, which most of us aren't doing at the moment. It's about when you go for dinner with the people from the office that you used to work with that now might only appear to you on Skype. So it's called Office Dinner, and it's about all the weird things that happen when you go for dinner with your colleagues. Office dinner, we're going out 'cause Carol's moved in with her boyfriend, but he lives in Cheltenham. It's a farewell dinner, 'cause she's got a new job, she doesn't want to commute. She's lazy like that. We go to the regenerated heart of town. It's got the same restaurants as every other town, but she likes that kind of thing. Maybe that's why she's moving to Cheltenham. We've got a table booked for 16 at 7:30, so we can have some cocktails in between. Getting ready in the office toilet, this could go one of 2 ways. This could be the best night ever, or something I regret till the end of my days. The end of my days. The end of my days. After much debate, we settled for a mid-range Asian fusion restaurant, 'cause Carol's been to Thailand. I didn't bring a coat, so I get to the table first. I don't know where to sit, and what's even worse is the boss is behind me, and now they're sitting next to me. I try to be charming, but instead I mumble inaudibly about knitting and cat videos, and why I don't like Game of Thrones. Who's my favourite Spice Girl at the time that I got kidney stones. We've got a table booked for 16 at 7:30, so we can have some cocktails in between. Getting ready in the office toilet, this could go one of 2 ways. This could be the best night ever, or something I regret till the end of my days. The end of my days. The end of my days. Thank you. Weirdly no applause. Thanks. As you can tell, I'm not holding the camera myself. I know a table is not holding it. I don't have one that tall. Instead, my partner is holding the camera. Thank you. So, another thing that everyone is doing at the moment, I'm probably going to fuck this song up, so just to warn you, and I'm going to do this all as one take now, so go on with it because otherwise we'll be out of light soon. Another thing that people are doing at the moment, big in fashion, is panic buying, which I'm very excited about. All the queues into supermarkets like their nightclubs. Hopefully music venues will be like that again soon. And one thing that people perhaps aren't panic buying enough, I think, is biscuits. And it's a really important decision that we've all got to make now. We've all got to decide what our favourite biscuit is and get 50 packs of them immediately. Because when they're gone, they're gone. So this song is called Biscuits. I'm really bad. I kind of ad-lib it every time and then fuck it up. So I should really just write the words down at some point, but I never do. But yeah, it's about biscuits and which are your favourites. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than eating jam on toast. When you're at your auntie's and she offers you a cup of tea, do you pick a pink wafer or do you gorge on a Garibaldi? Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than eating peanut butter on toast. When you're in the office and it's time for 11Z's, do you pick a Viscount or do you pick a lovely rich tea? There we go. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than having cheese on toast. When you're at the Aldi and you're picking up some bits, do you pick a pink wafer or gorge on a Choco Leibniz? I think I've already had pink wafer. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than having Marmite on toast. The subject of biscuits can often cause a row, so I'll stop playing and you can all shout your favourite biscuit now. Shout your favourite biscuit out really, really loud right now. It doesn't matter who you're with, even if you're in public, maybe not if you're in a hospital. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than eating fish on toast. What's the word? Oh yeah. You might like a ginger nut, but I find that the taste can linger. But we've all got a special place for a Cadbury's chocolate finger. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than eating your friends on toast. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than eating your mum on toast. Biscuits, which ones do you like the most? Biscuits, better than rhyming ghost with toast. If any Desiree fans are in there, you'll know what I'm talking about. So normally I would play my last song, Accrington Stanley, but it's weird because there's no audience participation. So normally what I do, actually should we just do it anyway? So normally what I would do is I would sing the chorus first and then you would all follow up. So I would go, not that one, Accrington Stanley, oh, is it that? Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? Yeah, just a different key. Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? Would be your bit. But I guess it'd be a bit weird if you just sang at me. So I would just leave that space blank and you can sing along if you like or have a nice thought about Accrington. So this song basically is about football and how every time I've tried to get into football, it's gone terribly wrong. Don't worry, I didn't try and get into football recently. The Premier League just cancelled itself. So the first, just basically every time I try to get into football, something terrible happens. And so I thought I'd write a song about all the terrible things about football, but also about the importance of civic pride. So this is called Accrington Stanley because I'm from Accrington in Lancashire. So I sing Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? And then you sing Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? So weird not having anyone saying anything at that bit.
Sorry.
Give it a go, shall we? My history in football is intricate and long. I thought I'd be like Ian Wright and sing you all a song. My dad was a director at our local team. He loved it cause non-league football was kind of a dream. He said the conference is about sportsmanship, nothing like the Premiership. The team lost all their money, so he lost his job. I guess that money is the key if you want to play professionally. So we lost our house, but I kept my civic pride. Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? Oh, well done. You might think my dislike stems from my sexuality. It doesn't, cause my ex supports the Wolves religiously. Each Saturday was filled with joy but mostly misery. I'm just so glad he doesn't follow Coventry City. I used to work behind the bar at Blackburn Rovers Ewood Park. They paid really badly, so I left the job. I worked at Burnley in Turfmoor, dropped Alistair Campbell's lunch on the floor. He got really angry, so I lost my job. Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? Oh, getting better. Remember where you were during Euro 96? England versus Germany on June the 26th. Southgate's awful penalty, the England squad in grey. I remember it because it ruined my birthday. They said the football's coming home. My friends and family all went home. I spent my birthday on my own and we had to freeze the cake. Is football all about drinking, transfer fees and gambling? I don't really care because I kept my civic pride. Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? Oh, Accrington Stanley, who are they exactly? One last time, internet! I hope you sang along. If not, that's okay. I just pull weird faces. It's normal. Thank you very much for having me in your computer. It's really warm in here, so maybe turn it off for a bit. I've been David Leach and have a lovely quarantine.
It's great, isn't it? He's good, David. Right, okay, so just a reminder before we have our final act that if you've enjoyed anybody's day, the virtual whip round is going to Bandcamp or whatever links people have and buying some of their stuff if you'd like it. And that's all on www.totallyAcoustic.com, where you'll see details of what's coming up next. I think we're doing the next show in about a week's time. Hopefully that will feature the Spearmint Sea, Goddamit Jeremiah, who are another of the acts who got cancelled last week, and whichever one of the bands I've asked sends me a video next. So that'll be fun to find out what that is. Okay, so that's all for me for this time. So without further ado, let's welcome to the stage our final act. This is somebody who's also played Totally Acoustic a couple of times and has always been brilliant. She's a genuine indie, rock and roll and all other things legend. It's Helen McCookerybook.
We're building a big rocket with space for all our shoes, with Bitcoin in our pockets. There's nothing left to lose. We're training up the robots to fight the final war with obsolescent humans that we don't need anymore. Fucked up the planet, let's throw it in the bin, 'cause there's no future in it. So let's begin again. We'll fly the flag of fortune On Mars there'll be no working class. It's the perfect place for psychopaths. If you're rich and famous, or you're on the news, and you're not ashamed of your reactionary views, if you see no evil where evil's on parade, why don't you come and join us in our noble cavalcade? One day there will be life on Mars, all trillionaires in swanky cars. On Mars there'll be no working class. It's the perfect place for psychopaths. A psychedelic orange mass, a planet swathed in laughing gas. Is that a smile upon your face? 'Cause we'll have won the human race. That's dedicated to Richard Branson and to Elon Musk, in the hope that they will go to live on Mars and stop being here on Earth with us, because we don't want them anymore. This is called A Good Life with a Bad Apple. From a seed there grew a sapling, from a sapling grew a tree, and on that tree there grew an apple, and how it tempted me. Not all fruit has to be forbidden. I heard this one grew just for me. That's why I chose to pick that apple from the apple tree. Time went by, that rosy apple began to lose its lovely shine, but I still loved it with all its wrinkles, loved its laughter lines, and I tried to lead a good life with a bad apple. I tried to keep a shine, yes, I tried to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause at least that apple was mine. Time's the same for everybody, we all change as years go by, but the taste of a beautiful apple, that taste should never die. And I try to lead a good life with a bad apple. I try to keep a shine, yes, I try to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause at least that apple was mine. Oh, bad apple, oh, bad apple, oh, bad apple, oh, bad apple. One day I reached out for that apple, other hands were reaching too. That's when I lost that shiny apple, that's when I lost you. Shiny apples have many faces, shiny apples have many sides. The side of the apple that I couldn't see is the side where truth had died. a shine, yes, I tried to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause I thought that apple was mine. Tried to lead a good life with a bad apple. I tried to keep it shine, tried to lead a good life with a bad apple, 'cause I thought that apple was mine.
There we go. So that's the end of the show. Thanks very much for coming. If you could, what happens is my friend Steve usually sits just over there and tells everybody to take their glasses back to the bar. So for next time, I'll try and get him in just to do that for you. But in the meantime, if you could just do that anyway, and we'll see you in about a week. Thanks.